Hello everyone, myself Ral. In this presentation, I'll be explaining about database management systems. Introduction to database technology sets the stage for understanding its architecture, languages, and principles. It's the foundation of data management systems, playing a critical role in various domains from finance to healthcare. Database architecture. It contains three parts: structural design, data storage, security considerations. Structural design is it defines the structure and layout of the database system, including the relationships between data elements. And data storage encompasses the physical and logical storage structures, ensuring sufficient data access and management. The security considerations are architecture also addresses security measures for protecting data against unauthorized access and breaches. That is, no one else from outside can access the data which is stored in the database. This allows secure off database and it can protect the data stored in it. Data independence, also known as logical level and physical level. There are two parts. Logical level enables the logical schema without altering the external schema or application programs, whereas physical level allows the modifications in the physical storage and access methods without affecting the conceptual or external levels. Like in logical level, we can modify the data structure, like which constraints are there. Also, we can also modify which kind of columns are there and what kind of data it is storing. This comes under logical level. Whereas physical level, it means where the data is stored and which medium it is stored and which location it is stored. This comes under data independence. So this gives logical level and physical level of data independence. There are two major database languages. They are SQL and NoSQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language and NoSQL stands for No Structured Query Language. SQL, a standard language for managing and manipulating relational databases. Like it is applicable only for the small set of data and it can be applied for the relational databases. Like if there are two tables with the same attributes and common attributes, SQL can be used. NoSQL is used where large set of data used and there are no relation between multiple data tables or multiple relations, then NoSQL is used. SQL has several commands and the basic commands are like create database, which is used to create the new database and use that database and manipulate data in that. We use database and the database name with a semicolon, which allows us to manipulate the data inside that created database or the existing database. So to insert new tables in it, we give the operation as create and the table name, and we can insert the values to it using insert command. Insert, and these attributes which we have to insert are given in the same order and the values which has to be inserted are enclosed within the common brackets. So the values are directly inserted to it through insert operation. To fetch all these details, we can use select asterisk from the table name, or to select the required data, we give select and the table column name of the table and then from the table name, so that we can get the only selected columns in that table. This helps us to fetch the data and print the data. It also allows us to create view table. Like it is a virtual table which can contain columns from different tables. Suppose if we have to display few columns from different set of tables, which we cannot do at a time from using join operation, which is a lengthy process all the time, we can generate a virtual table using create view and use it multiple times. These are the features offered by SQL, whereas NoSQL offers less features compared to this, but it allows us to manipulate large set of data and big data needs which the corporates use. And the database design principles are normalization, ER modeling, and indexing. Normalization refers to organizing data to minimize redundancy and dependency. Like if there are two columns with the same attributes and the same values, then this can be reduced by the principle of normalization. And this helps in creating an efficient table or relation to use in the database. And ER modeling, using entity relationship diagrams to describe data and its relationships. Suppose if we have to understand the database in a brief, or if we have to explain it to someone who is going to use it in future, then we can generate a ER model, and that person can read that ER model or refer to that ER model and understand the concept of database indexing. Enhancing database performance through efficient data retrieval techniques. This allows us to access the data very quickly. Suppose if we have to access nth row in the nth table or nth relation, it requires lot of time to fetch using the select operation. If it has an index, then we can fetch the data easily. Database security. Like storing the data is not the main thing. Also, we have to secure the data. Suppose if it is a confidential data, it should be kept safe from the malware, or it should be kept safe from hackers or the unauthorized access. So the it offers three security controls like access control measures, setting up authentication and authorization protocols to limit access to unauthorized users. We can set what kind of users are using this system and what role they have, like can they edit or just add the data or just fetch the data. This is access control measures. Encryption techniques, like we can set a password with a pin or with any characters to protect the data in the database. Audit trail implementation. Like this allows to detect if any incident has happened, like malware or unauthorized access happened to the database. Recent trends in database technology is distributed databases. The proliferation of cloud computing has led to the adaptation of distributed database systems for scalability and flexibility. Blockchain integration, utilizing blockchain technology for data immutability and decentralized data management. So, the evolution and current landscape of database technology is crucial for building reliable and secure database management systems while adapting to emerging trends. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel.